talk about the NBA trying to help LeBron James out to get to the finals as their resolution, or excuse me, their solution to try to say the NBA TV ratings. I seen that the Lakers beat the Thunder the other night handily in the regular season game. And I seen Carcino said when they traded Luka to the Lakers that they was trying to save him. Now you heard Brian Windhorst say that he got on Nico Harrison, GM for the Dallas Mavericks, for not getting Austin Reeves in that trade, and that's how I go. The Dallas Mavericks somewhere down the line is going to get the #1 overall pick. They're going to compensate Dallas in the long run, and the NBA does this. It's full-fledged fixed. They're fixing it for ratings. That's why they got Jimmy Butler to Golden State. So really, in reality, at some point in this playoff run, they really want to make Golden State versus the Lakers. That's what they really want. And that's why everybody was flabbergasted when they stopped the Chris Paul from the New Orleans Hornets to the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's blatant. It's very blatant that they don't have a plan B without LeBron and Steph. They don't. They don't believe in Giannis. They don't believe in the Knicks and Brunson. And the NBA is lazy. Adam Silver is going down as one of the worst commissioners, right up there with Bud Selig from the Major League Baseball. And all he's done was destroy the NBA. Nothing is good come on the NBA's watch under Adam Silver. It's terrible and terrible and terrible and terrible. And now, instead of, him getting a great marketing team together and learning how to promote the rest of these stars and the places that they are at, he's continuing to drill the LeBron and Steph Curry headline, and I just had enough. I'm tired of it. It's always somebody to come save LeBron and Steph. They didn't put this much effort into Kobe. You could say, well, they traded Shaq and then they ended up getting Powell. But, for the most part, they didn't say Kobe after that. Kobe just faded into the black, went out, his way. And LeBron is constant savior. Oh, I couldn't do it in Cleveland. Let me go team up with Wade and Bosh. I couldn't do it I got tired. I couldn't do it again in Miami. Let me go back to Cleveland where they had the three straight #1 overall picks. And I think 4 out of them 3, the one out of the 4, if you go 4 or 5 straight years or 4 years, they had a top 5 pick in Deion Waiters. So, bless them. Then they go out to L.A. They forced Anthony Davis to go over there. That didn't work the way they wanted to really work. Go get Luka. The NBA is quite frankly fixed. When people ask why Steph Curry can't be the GOAT or why LeBron ain't the GOAT, look at the product under their watch. It's deteriorated. Dick sucking has been at an all-time high at the NBA under their watch. LeBron couldn't get it done in Cleveland. He went to recruit other people to get it done. He's not the greatest. He couldn't sit there and do it on his own. And factually, he sat there in the NBA, gave him all the calls. He had everything working in his favor and still got more finals losses. And we don't count the bubble. People say, well, what about the lockout year? In the lockout year, they still played basketball. They traveled. Say what you want to say. They still traveled. They wasn't in the bubble where guys didn't want to be. It wasn't no major sickness going around in the lockout year where guys were scared to touch each other. That's what it was. They was in a hotel playing basketball. It wasn't nothing good. The bubble was fake. If you need more proof that the bubble compared to the lockout year is totally different, look at Buddy Hield in the bubble. Not Buddy Hield, but TJ Warren in the bubble. Outside of the bubble, TJ Warren has never did that shit again. But you look at the Spurs, won the championship that year. That sparked their dynasty. They won again and again and again. TJ Warren never replicated that. That just lets you know how fake the bubble is. A lot of guys didn't want to be there. They wanted to go home. So celebrating the championship where the Lakers was practicing all through the pandemic secretly and everybody else sitting at home. Come on now. They never talk about that. And I will debate anybody about the bubble. Comparing the bubble to the lockout is, come on. As an athlete, you should always be in shape, except if it was the pandemic where you were scared to go outside and work out because you didn't know about the virus. In the bubble, you should always be in shape. I mean, in the lockout year. TJ Warren in the lockout. The Lakers never came close again. They made it to the conference finals but got smacked. You get all the calls. They put all the players on y'all team and y'all still get smacked. I'm telling y'all, if the NBA was just on the up and up and it wasn't no favoritism, for real, a lot of these dudes would be, to be honest, LeBron wouldn't have no ring. If it was an organic experience, LeBron wouldn't have got no ring. It would have took Michael a little bit longer to get a ring, if he would have got one. They push these things for money. And they got to the point where they forcing it so bad that you just get tired of watching it. Yo, people can say, well, Steph can still play. Tired of, why do somebody always got to save his ass if he's so great? Him and LeBron destroyed basketball. You can't sit here and look at the product and say it's a great product. Man, even they shoes fucking suck. You don't even get fashionable gear. You know what I'm saying? There's no knock. I like Steph, to be honest. But we got to throw it on the floor. He helped destroy basketball. Everybody who can't even shoot think they can shoot. So, like I said before, man, and at some point, people was tired of seeing Golden State put their foot up LeBron ass. And let's not forget, they cheated Golden State. They cheated them. They always cheating for LeBron. They cheated in that Oklahoma City Thunder final. You want to go see a finals they really cheated at? The Thunder finals. That finals and the one that Wade won the championship with first with Miami. If I'm convinced that the referees fixed the final, NBA fixed the final, it was them two finals that I can think of. I'm telling y'all, LeBron would have no rings if they didn't fix it for him. Michael Jordan wouldn't have 6 rings for those who, oh, Michael, what about? Yep, there you go. There you go. You think the Lakers just automatically got, Magic Johnson? They had fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the team. I believe they had Jamal Wilkes on that team too. Before when Magic got there. This is all orchestrated for the league. All this shit be fixed. Basketball is the most fixed sport I believe out there. The most fixed sport out there. And look no further. They did a Luka trade where nobody else had another opportunity to bid on Luka. Nobody could offer no more than it was fixed. It wasn't about relationships. This league is fixed. If you can't tell it now, how they trying to hang on to LeBron like he trying to hang on to his NBA, it's fixed. It is fixed. All of a sudden, Jimmy automatically end up on the Golden State Warriors. Shit is fixed. But hey, appreciate y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Join the Patreon. Won't be mad. Peace.